Hey, I'm Matt, the founder of Sign Customizer, and I want to talk about today all the new emergent capabilities that AI Sign Designer has and what we've been working on for the past year. Um, let's just get straight into it. We've been working on this, and I've shown another video before about the capabilities of where we were a few months ago. At the time, it did pretty good, but there were a lot of flaws in what we built. Today, I want to talk about and show you some really cool things that we can now do, and also a lot of the kind of fixes and the with the expectations. The whole entire idea of AI Sign Designer is to take literally any image and turn it into a workable sign design. Let's start by showing you. So I want to show right off the bat an image like this. This is a real life image of a sign. You can see here, you know, the lighting and everything like that. It's very realistic and is a photographic image. So what can it do? Okay, here is the rendition that we've taken from that original image. So AI Sign Designer, as I said, the whole point is to literally take any image and turn it into a workable sign design. Now, as you can see in here, from our original image, we pretty much have that. You can go ahead and we can modify it further. We can turn off the face colors if necessary based on the selections that we have here. We can even go ahead and change the individual letters to be whatever color selection we want. Use RGB. Everything is all really there, which is really cool, right? Let's go ahead and we'll now show you some more examples, some more advanced examples, because this one is a simple sign, although a bit in a photographic element, but we can do more. Let's go ahead, and this is a very complex one. So this image here is a 3D rendition, high quality 3D realistic rendition, and it's an extremely busy logo, right? With logos scattered in various places. They are the same logo, but if you actually notice, there's actually slight variations in the way that it's like shown, even when it comes to the actual presentation of the final graphics in the actual logo itself. So, what can it do? Let's find out. Alrighty. So here is the rendition. Now, it was able to find a logo in that image and work off one version and extract out all the usable components that would make up the actual sign. This is where we've been really working towards and improving the overall general intelligence of AI Sign Designer. We want it to work with any type of image, and you know, this I think really encapsulates its advanced capabilities here, because one, we got the correct colors, we got the correct shapes, we got what we needed to produce an actual sign design, and removing everything else. So we think this is like absolutely awesome. Let's keep going. Now I will take a bit of a different path, and I want to show you something like this. Like this is going to be some of the logos that you definitely will be working with as a merchant. You can see here the grainy texture. It's like, you can't, that wouldn't be able to be produced as a neon sign just yet. It needs a bit of cleanup, right? So this is where, again, our AI sign designer works really well. It's going to be able to take like images like this, and it will process and clean up that image for you automatically. No longer is this a manual process. It's all done by AI sign designer. You're going to end up with a super clean SVG vector of this design, as it would be ready for a manufacturable sign design. Alrighty, so here it is. And let me just turn it off. You can see here, there is a slight issue in the middle here. But I mean, for the most part, like it's done a pretty incredible job of doing a major cleanup. If you were to get remember that you are going to get the SVG pretty much exactly as you see the design here. I've just turned off the glow effect so that you can see the SVG, and this will be the SVG that you get. Now, as I want to clearly highlight here, I'm not going to just talk about all the perfect cases. There are cases where it won't be 100%, but for the the general kind of like day to day, think about like how much time you as a business spend, you and your team spend cleaning up images, getting them ready for presentation, sending off the quotes, waiting for the customer to basically come back to you with any alterations. This process here, what we've built, basically lets the customer just go onto your website, upload their design, play around with it. All these elements in themselves, they can drag and drop, they can change these, they can rotate them to be almost exactly to what they want, and then they can literally just click finish and purchase. So this one was, I would say, maybe we'll give it like 80 out of 100, right? It took majority of the job. It done well, but it didn't do it 100%. And sometimes you can just re-roll the upload process and it will work better. Let's try again with a new design. So here we have a gradient in there. There's a gradient through here. This is just a really simple one, but I think it's worth showing. Here it is uploaded. Again, the colors, the primary colors of the image, we're going to automatically select, provided that you have those colors attached to your customizer. So that's just going to be a really good way to ensure that the colors that your company can actually use to manufacture these signs in terms of the colors relating to what the customer wants and what you can also produce at the same time. They can go ahead and change the face colors as well. They can turn it off if they want. And you can see here, it's pretty much a perfect rendition of that original logo that they uploaded. And in this case, a manufacturable version for neon signs. Let's try out now an SVG image. This is an SVG. When it comes to SVGs, we've spent a lot of time to ensure that the SVG that you have want to, your customers want to upload, match the rendition as much as possible on our visualizer. So in here, you can't see the code, but the SVG code, not every SVG is the same. And we've spent a lot of time to ensure, based on numerous scenarios, that we clean up the code as much as possible in that SVG function, in the SVG code to make it an actual, well, to here, it looks almost a one-to-one. The colors obviously changed because they're the colors that are available on the customizer, and we'll do our best to match one-to-one to the actual colors that are available to what has been presented. And yeah, it's almost, it's pretty much perfect. It's a cool thing for any type of image too. Once the images have been uploaded and processed by our AI sign designer, the customer can go ahead and they can scale, they can drag and drop, they can they can really transform the elements, the individual elements themselves, to get it to exactly to where they want it to be. So that is all for this side of the year. It's been a crazy year getting this AI sign designer into a real world scenario to where you see it today. Just wanted to give a quick update before Christmas. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And stay tuned for more updates because we're only really getting started here. This is now at a point where we're going to be able to really roll this out to new stores for further testing. And getting it live as soon as possible for everyone. So all the best, and thank you, and goodbye.